Brian, as of this morning, the Football League is saying there's no change in the situation from last Friday. So is there any communication coming from up top down to you, or is it still a little bit of a case of you swimming in the dark?
I'm not swimming in the dark. The only thing I'm thinking of is the game against Brighton. You know, everything else is out of my hands. You know, the ownership of the football club will be sorted out in due course, hopefully sooner rather than later. But I'm certainly not swimming in the dark because I know where we need to go, and that's Brighton tomorrow.
And obviously, since the events of a week or so ago, has there been any further communication sought or received with Massimo Cellino, or is it as you were?
No, it's as you were. I mean, I'm obviously speaking to GFH because they are the owners of the football club, and that has been their instruction, you know, to deal with GFH as in such time as there is a new owner.
Some comments from Mr. Chair will say that he wants to help you work with you. That must be a bit of encouragement. Yeah,
I think, you know, any owner and manager they need to work together. That's the most important thing. That's the same at any club. If you're going to go forward and do well together, you need to work together. There's no doubt about that. He's absolutely right.
Have you had any sort of conversation with him since on Sunday?
No, I haven't. Like I said, you know, GFH own the football club, so you know, direction from GFH is to speak to GFH, and that's where we are at this moment. I got an apology from David Haig and Salim Patel for everything that had gone on last week, which I appreciate.
Have you had much support from your rival managers about it?
Yes.
Obviously,
it's a
situation that
I have actually.
Not many managers.
I have. Nigel Pearson texted me the other day. You know, he's top of the league, and he texted me at I can't remember what time it was, about 2:30, just before his game. So, you know, he's top of the league and he's got that game, and it just shows you what a good guy. And I've had a lot of support. Really have. Yeah, really has had a lot of support, which has been fantastic, really.
How good is it that there's a game tomorrow as well? I mean, it's else it might be another 3 days of speculation. It's good.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, and I just don't want to be involved in speculation. There's no point. All it is speculation and talk about what could happen, what might happen. You know, there's no point. You know, as it stands, GFH or GSF, what are they? They are running the football club. So that is the clarity as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, the players have been sort of, you know,
kept their heads down. They've done their work. They've done their training. They've tried to win, and we've won a couple of games. So, like you said, you know, it's in situations like this, it's very easy to have excuses. Very easy. And what we tried to do is take the excuses away. Now, you know, if it had gone wrong, we could have blamed this, we could have blamed that. I'm not into that. You know, the only thing that matters for us is to try and win, and with no excuses, however things can be, how difficult they might be.
And for you, the only thing you can do is keep winning games to convince Mr. Cellino that you are the correct man to take the club forward. Is that right?
I want to win games for Leeds United, full stop. Very simple. You know, I never look at any owner, whoever it is. I win games. Personally, you want to win games. That's what drives you. As a manager, that's what you know, managers want to do. They want to win games, and I want to win games for Leeds United. That's it, and it's very simple for me.
And you are doing that, and back in the hunt, if you like. When you sit down, Mr. Cellino, and hopefully that'll be soon, what would you like to say to him?
Just have a conversation. I don't think there's any big mysteries about football. You know, you talk about football, we talk about where we see things, and go from there. He plays the guitar, talk about that. He's very good. I've seen him. Very, very good.
Is he better than you?
Yeah, he's better than me. He's very, very good. I've seen him. He's got a band as well. I've seen him in the band. We'll probably talk about that. We'll talk about football, and we'll just have a discussion. That's it.
Do you have the same taste in music?
I don't know. I don't know what his tastes are, but I've seen his band play. Decent.